How's everyone doing?
Wait.
Will this kill your audio if
Wait, say something. Wait, quick picture.
Am I destroying your audio? It's working. What is the deal with vegans? Am I right, guys?
You need your bow tie.
So what's the scuttlebutt, guys? How we doing?
So we hear the finale of the season is going to be a crowd pleaser. Would you say it's a crowd pleaser?
I feel like that is such an undersell. Like, it's such an understatement. Yeah, entirely. I thought last week's episode was a crowd pleaser. Like, I enjoyed it. My mom and dad enjoyed it. 3 makes a crowd. But the finale, I mean, listen, it takes us 8 business days to shoot an episode, and we had to stretch to 10 days, doing 14-hour days, using it literally every minute to get the episode done. I mean, it's huge in scope. I had heard 0 feedback until just a couple minutes ago when Rob Thomas got here, and he was so giddy, and he was like, God, he pulled me and Malcolm aside, and he's like, gotta tell you guys, the finale is like, you thought last year's was big, this thing hits it to shame. He's like, by the second act, it is like an action movie. Like, it's big. I'm still bruised, guys. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's a great thing to do as visual gags on a podcast. Right? Hey, watch these shadow puppets. Everyone at home's like, and...
Is there a story that you can tell behind the bruise? Is it how you specifically got it?
Happened from a zombie. Play it cool. Probably. That or like I tripped at craft service and like hit it on a hard pretzel. Who knows?
How much do you enjoy the sort of action element then?
A ton. I mean, I'm very much an 8-year-old at heart. So anytime I hear that, you know, like the season 1 finale where there was this huge shootout, Major gets a shotgun and a grenade, I was elated. And, you know, and then this year there's been, you know, some fun action to do. And the finale it doesn't stop. It's wall to wall. So we got to do a lot of roughhousing.
So, did you anticipate this arc for this season? He's really changed from season 1 to season 2.
No, I didn't. And I was kept in the dark to a pretty good degree, actually, in terms of what all was happening. I knew very, very broad stroke, basically just that Major wasn't killing these people. But that's sort of kind of almost like implicitly you sort of understand that because that goes against his code. Like at his very most being, if that's the case, then we've completely changed the character because that is his whole thing is that's not what he would do, you know. So outside of that, like I didn't know what was he, you know, freezing them, what was happening, you know. But I like it because to me, watching a happy person have things go their way is pretty boring television. You know, we don't watch reality shows because people are making good choices and not yelling at their friends, you know. So I liked when I heard, you know, where they're going with it because it's like, oh. My only thing was I was curious how long will it take before the internet starts to turn because it was a while before there was that reveal. It looked like he was killing people and tearing these families apart. So, you know, I was curious to see if like the sort of love affair with sweet Major is gonna, you know, go away.
Did you have to defend him a lot on the internet?
Well, no, because I really couldn't.
Okay.
You know, I mean, without like really kind of, you know, tipping my hand, it would be like, hey, no, just trust me, guys. It's not as bad as you think. It's like, oh, okay. They're obviously not dead, you know.
Is the finale, would you say it's a game changer in the way that you guys are going to tell the stories going forward? Or are you going to continue to move away from the procedural element?
That's a great question. And I really can't give you a very informed answer because I don't know what they really have in store, but going off of the script, it's a game changer certainly in several ways. In the procedural aspect, I don't know if it's going to be a game changer there, but in the relations between the characters and the dynamics of those relationships, absolutely. Yeah, big changes.
Going to be revealed because there's a lot of secrets right now. I can't keep track of them.
100%. Yes. It's funny because there's so much going on that, I mean, literally, right before we just did our first interview, like, we had to powwow because all of us felt the same way. It was like, I don't know what we can and can't say right now because there are so many things like, oh, wait, so what's happened and where are we at with this and that? Oh, there's the cure, you know, so a lot will come to light in the next, I believe we have 5 episodes left. Does that sound right? 4 or 5, whatever.
How relieved were you to get the 3rd season?
Huge. Yeah, I mean, it's such a gift. You know, this. First of all, obviously, employment's great, but that's not it at all. This show is so much fun to work on, and our writers' room to me is our greatest strength. So I can't wait to see what they come up with, especially after with kind of the but the place we're left at the end of the 2nd season. I can't wait to see how they decide to make a world out of that and what that world looks like. And I think you can kind of see in the group dynamic, everyone just really enjoys each other's company. And we have a really, really great crew. I know it sounds so cliche, but like I've always said, I love acting because I'm my favorite version of myself when I'm on set. I like being around creative people. I'm just very happy. And on this set in particular, there's no bad apple. Like everyone's just very grateful and happy to be there, you know. And so we're very, very fortunate to have this job. So I was beyond excited. And the fact that I wasn't fired, because that was immediately my first question. Not even gonna lie, I was terrified. It's like, we got it. That's great. I'm still around, right? I was very happy to hear that. So.
I was going to say, on the flip side of that, how safe is everyone in the cast?
We're getting a little Game of Thronesy here. You know, I shouldn't say it, but like at least one player in this is not going to make it out of season 2. I have to. That's about as much as and I'm not going to say like which group I'm referring to, but someone in the mix going down.
Does it involve the Bruce?
Does it involve the Bruce? Yeah, sure. I'm sure in some way, shape, or form it involves the Bruce.
Could you at least give them a bruise as good as you got?
Oh my God, yeah. Big time. Gave them like 2 bruises. Taught them a lesson.
Did this person get a heads up, or was it, here's the script, oh crap, I got it?
I'll let them tell that one. Has Raoul come to the table yet? Oh shit, I did it. Is it that time? It is that time, okay. Have a great one, y'all.
You too.
Yeah.
Just one. Yeah.
Then you gotta be in it with me here. Nice. Thank you.